Hello everyone, my name is Kyla M. Gonzaga, and now we're going to tackle about the global cities. Well, if you say global cities is analyzed, or we called it the city serves as a engine of our globalization. Now, let's proceed. City in a globalization, although globalization centers and affects rural and pre-rural areas, global forces are centralized in the cities. Yan. Also, they call it the world city or sometimes alpha city or world center. It is a city that is a primary node in the globalization economics network. the global the example of the global cities are that we called are the three golden cities, which is the New York, London, and Tokyo. Well, New York has the stock exchange, the London has the Financial Times stock exchange, and the Tokyo has their Nike. Now, the global city serves as a hub from production, finance, and also telecommunication. Now, we have also the cities that creates or produce the uh, produce a part in globalization. Now we have Los Angeles. The Los Angeles has the movie production or movie making industry. And also we have the San Francisco. Yan. Ito yung San Francisco, tinatawag din siyang another country, another global city. Yan, nagra-ranking siya sa three golden cities, parang tumataas siya, na it is a home of the most powerful internet companies. Yan. And the companies which is the Facebook, Twitter, Google, and etc. Yan. Basta powerful internet companies. Now, we had also the Shanghai and Beijing in China. Chinese economy has turned into the center of trade, production, finance, and making industry. Yan. Ito yung mga city na may ambag or may part sa globalization. Like I said before, it is a engine of our globalization. Now also, dagdag ko lang, the Singapore, kahit na siya ay as a country, kinukonsider pa rin ng Singapore na Asian most competitive city. Yan, Asian most competitive city because of its strong market, efficiency, and incorrupted government, and also liability. Yan. So, na all incorrupted government. But, yan, that's it. Now, let's proceed to the characteristic of the globalization.
Indicators of globality. There are some indicators of globality. Includes the economic power, economic opportunities, economic competitiveness, center of authority, political influence, and also center of higher learning and culture. Global cities are centers for economic power. Economic power determines which cities are global. Assassins remains correct in saying that economic power are largely determines which cities are global. Next is global cities are centers for economic opportunities. Economic opportunities make it attractive to more talents across the world, making it more appealing to talent worldwide. Global cities are economic engines. They are hubs of enterprises, stock markets, and corporate headquarters, among other things. And also, global cities are centers for economic competitiveness. Economic competitiveness is a criteria in market size, purchasing power of citizen, size of the middle class, and potential growth. The Economic Intelligence Unit, or EIU, has included additional criteria for measuring economic competitiveness, such as market size, citizen purchasing power, middle class size, and prospective growth. Next is global cities are centers for center of authority. It is a state power. For example, despite not being as wealthy as New York City, global cities like Washington, D.C. serves as the center of American state power. Major landmarks like White House, the Supreme Court, the Capitol Building, the Lincoln Memorial, and the Washington Monument are also located there. Next is global cities are centers for political influence. Powerful political hubs exert influence on their own countries as well on international affairs. Cities with significant international organizations may also be regarded as political powerhouses. And the last is global cities are centers for center of higher learning and culture. It is a city's intellectual influence. They are the cultural capital of the world. They have museums, sports centers, theaters, and nightlife. Some characteristics of global city. Global city is a variety of international financial services, notably in finance, insurance, real estate, banking, accountancy, and marketing. And also, it is the domination of trade and economy of a large surrounding area. The existence of financial headquarters and stock exchange. And global cities have a major manufacturing centers with port and container facilities. And also global cities is high diversity in language, culture, religion, and ideologies. And global city is center of media, communicators of global network.
Global demography. As its name suggests, global demography is the study of a worldwide population rather than population of a specific country, region, or city. Global demography is useful because it is provide a big picture of the entire human population without influence from local economic, cultural, or geographic factors. Also, global demography study about births, deaths, income, or incidents of disease.
Good day everyone, I am Maria Cristina Laid and my topic is about how demographic information is used. More large companies conduct demographic research to determine how to market their product or services and best capture the large audience. Demographic trends are also important since the size of different demographic groups changes over time as a result of economic, cultural, and political circumstances. So what is the use of demographic information? First, to group customers based on variables including age, gender, etc. By grouping consumers using demographic data, it allows businesses to understand each segment, what they want, and how they want it. It will help the business to market each product differently based on the consumer groups they are targeting. Second, businesses can use demographics to determine the next step of their growing business. By understanding what their customers are looking for, they would be able to determine things such as would customers like a new location, and if so, how far would they be willing to go out of their way to get there. They could also help to avoid making costly mistakes, and this will help to push the business forward. Lastly, to customize products to specific consumer groups, demographic data can be used to customize products by finding out what is wanted by consumers and changing the existing product to fit the desired outcome. The whole idea of customizing products would be to save time and money on products that aren't wanted or that don't fit your consumer's specification. There are many methods for how to visualize demographic data well, such as color coding, pie charts, bar charts, and line charts.
So now I will discuss the global migration. So what is global migration? Global migration is a situation in which people go to live in foreign countries, especially to find work. Most global migration is from developing countries to developed countries. So global migration can be understood as a cause and effect relationship, though the causes are just numerous as their effects. So let us all know first what is developed and developing countries. So developed countries are countries that have progressive economies and advanced technological infrastructure, while the developing countries are low-income countries with less developed industrial bases. So there are two types of migration, the internal and the international migration. So what is internal migration? Internal migration is any movement from one place to another in the same country. So for example, you're from province of Leyte, then you suddenly move to Manila to find a better job opportunity or work, and kadalasan yung mga nag-move sa Manila is mas maganda kasi yung work or job opportunities doon, mas maganda yung educational opportunities, and mas maganda yung public service nila. So, pag doon sila sa Manila magtatrabaho, mas higher yung income na makukuha nila kaysa doon sa province nila. So, yun. The international migration. So what is international migration? International migration is a movement from one country to another. So, for example, yung mga OFWs natin, diba? They're from here to Philippines and they move to another country like, for example, sa Canada, tapos sa Saudi, di ba? Doon sila, mas gusto nila magtrabaho doon or manirahan kasi maganda yung employment opportunities doon sa ibang bansa, saka mas higher, di ba? Yung ibang taga dito rin sa Pilipinas, mas gusto na rin manirahan sa ibang bansa kasi mas nakukuha nila doon yung peace ng walang political conflict, saka poverty and lack of job opportunities kasi mas marami silang makukuhang job doon sa ibang bansa at mas higher pa yung income na gusto nilang makuha para sa kanila. So ayun. So why do people move? People move across international borders from a variety of reasons. So let us all know first what is push-pull factor. So push-pull factor in geographical terms, the push-pull factors are those that drive people away from a place and draw people to a new location. A combination of a push-pull factors helps determine migration or immigration of particular population from one land to another. So, what is push factors? Push factors it is a factors that help migrants decide to leave their home. It is a factor that motivates a person to migrate away from their country or region of residence. The push factor are often used with negative connotation, since they often consist of problems, distressing situations, and political or economic failures, like lack of job or opportunities, poverty, poor medical care, absence of good education institute, war, and political conflicts. Ayun, nagmo-move sila sa ibang bansa dahil masyado na magulo yung isang bansa na tinitirahan nila. Kaya gusto nilang lumipat sa ibang bansa or mas mababa yung bigay sa kanila sa sweldo doon sa tinitirahan nilang bansa kumpara doon sa pagtatrabahuan nila sa ibang bansa. Ayun. So what is pull factors? Pull factors, it is a factors that attract people and area where immigrants are going. So it is a motivating cause that attracts a person to migrate to another region or country. So just like na nalaman nila na mas better yung working conditions and facilities doon sa ibang lugar or sa ibang bansa, or mas higher yung income na makukuha nila, or mas marami yung employment opportunities na makukuha nila, and maganda yung educational opportunities na nandun sa ibang bansa. Kaya marami sa mga taga rito sa Pilipinas ang nagbo-move to another country kasi mas maganda nga yung economy doon sa ibang bansa, 'di ba? Mas gusto na nila tumira doon sa ibang bansa or mag-work doon kasi mas poor kasi yung country natin, kaya mababa ang income na binibigay sa mga workers dito sa Pilipinas kumpara sa ibang country.
Why do people move? There are some reasons why people move. First, economical reason. Lack of employment opportunities or differential in employment opportunities and wage. Lack of educational institution across developing countries. Dito sa economical reason, ito yung kagaya sa ibang bansa, mas malaki yung sahod nila, kaya lumilipat sila, nagmamigrate na sila para doon na mabuhay kasi mas malaki yung opportunity nila na gumanda yung buhay nila. Yung political reason, the unattractiveness of agricultural activities, disaster, lack of basic amenities, and industrial ventures in countries have also encouraged international migration. Dito naman po sa political reason, ang mga political push factor na nakakapag-impluensya sa migration ay karaniwang pag-uusig batay sa political identification, civil war at mga pagbabago sa patakaran. Political factor that cause people to move from their home country to another country, war, secession, and the absence of political rights are the predominant political factor in migration. At sunod, social factor are the things that affect someone's lifestyle. This could include wealth, religion, buying habits, educational level, family size, and structure, and population density. Dito naman po sa social habit, ito yung mga na social factor are things that affect someone's lifestyle. Dito po yung may mga nakilala sila na nasa ibang bansa, kaya na-encourage sila na doon na lang din tumira na mag-migrate dahil maganda yung opportunities nila doon. At maganda yung pamumuhay nila doon. Yung iba naman po, yung mga family na doon na nakatira, so na-invite din sila na tumira doon. Yung cultural factor, the idea of culture is vital to understanding the implication for translation, and despite the differences of opinion as to whether language is a part of culture or not, the two are connected. Dito naman sa cultural factor, individuals who migrate experience multiple stress that can impact their mental well-being, including the loss of cultural norms, religions, custom, and social support system, adjustment to a new culture, and change identity and self